Establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Behind the line, it's Porter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. It shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cano. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it. Breaks free. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So what's the call going to be? It's 4th down and short right from midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Fires this throw and is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's found some room at the 45. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed to the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines. this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The pass rush closing in. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Getting set. Here's second down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, you go with dime coverage, good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Quarterback dropping back, and it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. There's some space around the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. He'll throw it now. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Eludes a tackle. Puts into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build. Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the back now goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
On the ground, it's Peoples. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Pounding away with the run game. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Handoff in a single back formation. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Of the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39.
22
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. This time it's complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it can really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The quarterback will just take a knee here. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Chris, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.